welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Suzette and Garrett here to tell us about some of the fun events happening in Jackson County coming up here soon. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So there's a lot of events coming up on the weekend of September 9th and 10th. Let's get into this a little bit now. I know you guys have an art walk coming on. Delia Days. I'm pronouncing that right. Delia?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Great. I think I was pronouncing it wrong yesterday. That was my apologies, everybody. But Suzette, yeah, please, where do we start?
Well, you know, everybody has chosen September 9th, you know, for their day. The art walk is the theme of Rhythm and Blues.
Okay.
And it's going to be in Holton. And it's also at the same time, it's from 4 to 7. It's at the same time as the second Saturday, which is promoted by the Chamber. And, you know, we're going to have over 20 artists and a juried art show. And for the rhythm, we have Easy Pieces playing from 4 to 7. And then a street dance from 8 to 10 with Claim to Fame.
Oh, really cool. Street dances are always a lot of fun, I think.
I think so, too. And so, you know, and then the Chamber, as part of Second Saturday, will be handing out samples of beer from Wilcott Brewery, which is our brew house.
Can't
so
go wrong
we've got
there.
a little bit of everything there.
It sounds like a lot of fun. So that was the art walk now. And now also Delia Days is happening on the 9th and 10th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Delia Days, I mean, they've got so many activities going on. They've got a quilt and textile show. They're going to have mule rides.
Fun.
And I think that's very different. And they also are going to have a slow ball pitch tournament. And they're going to also be having Honey Creek Catering. Okay. And they're going to be available for lunch and dinner. And they are having a gym dance. And their band is Audible Empire from 8 to 10.
Great.
And that's all happening on the 9th. And then on the 10th, then we are going to have a car show. They have a car show. And they will be, and the Delia Pride will be serving lunch from 11 to 2. And the big event that we're very excited about, of course, everything Delia Days is doing is such a wonderful community, is we are going to have a dedication of the murals and the sculpture. And that is Garrett, our artist.
Garrett, welcome to the show. And now we have a little piece of one of the murals that you put together. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is so beautiful right there.
Well, thank you.
Please tell us more about how you became a part of this and what your work here is.
I grew up in Rossville, born and raised in Rossville, and they were wanting, the Tourism Council were wanting to do a mural up there to bring people into the town. Jackson County Tourism Council, and when they approached me about it, I really wanted to get on board because I know a lot of people in that community. It's just north of the community that I grew up in. There's just a really nice group of people, awesome people of Delia, and so we wanted to do something, and then when I had the opportunity, I wanted to do something big up there, and we wanted to celebrate the youth that are upholding traditions of their heritage. And so there's a Native American singer named Shawa Hale that's been nationally recognized. He's depicted down at the bottom there. And up top there is Noe Potts. Shawa and Noe I taught at Rossville High School. So there was a connection there personally that I've always been interested in Native American artwork and regalias and things like that. So given the opportunity to help a community that I know and that I care about, as well as show those connections with those former students, I think it's really cool what they're doing to go sing and travel and dance, and there's so much life in all of it that I really was happy to be able to depict that kind of thing. At the dedication, we're going to have 10 to 15 singers and drummers and then there should be about the same number of dancers. We got a lot of people saying they're going to come, so I'm really looking forward to it. And the town's a small town, but they're a very prideful town, so we're very happy to be able to do something with them.
So great.
Delia is such an easy town to work with. I mean, it is, the whole community got behind our project. And when you're approaching something like a mural, you know, you're working with the governor's art directive initiative. And so we were able to get the whole community involved. One thing I want to talk about is the fact that because of the community involvement, they took a propane tank that was 3,000, 5,000 gallon rusty propane tank. The fire department removed the rust. They were able to prime it, and now it's covered with mandalas, and they're beautiful. And Joyce Abernathy was the driving force behind that. Everybody in the community, I think, has painted on the mandalas.
That's really great.
Then the quilting club under Connie Trimble got involved, and they've made 3 quilt block murals that are going to be at the front. They're painted on wood at the front of the community building. The community cut down trees. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
it's going to be a beautiful sight.
Yeah, and it's kind of sparked some other things, you know. And then Linda Dorman told me that then I had built a sculpture with my friend Dylan Schaffner that hangs around the corner from the mural of a buffalo and a rising sun, a steel sculpture. And Linda told me that then people in the community were talking about maybe planting some tall grasses in front of it, you know, because it stands off the ground about 3 feet. You know, so I think it has sparked some more like, hey, well, we'd like to fix this up, or we'd like to do this.
It starts here and it just rolls on to the future.
And that's the whole idea, that once you bring in an art, a public art project, that it sparks a community into expanding into arts and culture. This is a perfect example of that. And I'm so proud of him. He was a sculptor, is what he said at first. I'm a sculptor. I mean, this buffalo is something, it's 15 by 15 feet. It's enormous.
It is wonderful. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. It's great to see your community come together for this art project here, and I can't wait to see it in real life, and, you know, see what the future holds.
Okay,
thank
you,
for your time.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. And of course, if you want to learn more, visit exploreholton.com.